We would like to see this game becoming an explosive encounter. We want this game to be that interesting, that nice, but that was gone out of play for a goal kick for Sudan. So, as I was trying to introduce the game, my name is Yinka Adebuyi. They call me the doc around here. And I'll be anchoring this session with you. I want you to join this drama, this episode of Talk Along show tonight. I want you to be part of it from the beginning till the final whistle. I need up for Nigeria for today's match. We have to take a look at what the coach. May I inform you that it's another corner kick. And it's aggressively and defending against Nigeria because Nigeria has been throwing all the wheels and the spanners into this, and Sudan is reduced to defending even in the first 10 minutes of this game. We're now at the 9th minute of the game. Nigeria to take the second corner kick, and a cross comes in, deflected again by the defender, and Nigeria will go and attempt again. So I'll take it from the start. The goalkeeper imposed for Nigeria remains the same Mohamed Lawal, who kept the goalpost in the first game. And right in front of the goalkeeper Lawal, we have Junior and Ngenge. Remember, Junior, the captain, had Junior indicate he had a yellow card from the last encounter. He's still carrying that card. And then Ismail is starting from the right back, while Taiwo Abdurrafiu is playing from the left back, as that was the same formation for the defense for the first encounter. And Nigeria will try again. Nigeria is making an attempt, a run at the defense of Uganda. A cross comes in, and Uganda will blow that off. So right in front of the defenders for Nigeria, we have Adedayo, Michael Tochukwu, and then Olaniyi. These gentlemen are manning the midfield, and in front of them, the front line is headed by Haruna, supported by Alimi. Remember the young man from Remo Stars. Alimi is playing from the right, and Haruna is the hatchet man here, while Ijoma is playing from the left forward. So Ijoma is a left winger for Nigeria, and the same lineup that was used at the last encounter. The only change here is the hatchet man, Haruna, who replaced the original striker Nigeria used for the first match. So Nigeria is attacking again. Nigeria will send the ball to the midfield, and it took a wayward shot from just off the midfield. Like they say, if you don't shoot, you don't expect to score. But sometimes Tochukwu just took a very, very, very wrong shot that went very close to the touch lines for a goal kick to Sudan right now. So looking at the lineup for Sudan, the goalpost is being manned by Said. Said is in goal for Sudan. And in this defense line, we have the right back, Awadabu, Simbo, Abaka, Yusuf. That's the defense line for Sudan. And Raouf Adel Kedir as well man the midfield for Sudan. And in front line, the Sudanese have Al-Bahi, Abdalia, and Hussein running their attack against Nigeria. Nigeria will get the ball again and make an attempt, passing from midfield and transiting straight from midfield down to the left, and the ball comes to the opponent's half. And a pass will be given in the dangerous area of Sudan. Nigeria attacking the left back for Nigeria, sending a cross into the dangerous area, and the ball goes into touch from a wasteful shot by the Nigerian striker. That will have been a more fruitful attack, but Nigerian players bundled it. It was actually hit against the Nigerian player by the Sudanese defender. And as we speak, Nigeria still remains bottom of the table with 0 points, while Senegal has 3 points, Congo 3 points, 1 point, Sudan 1 point already. So as this game progresses, we're looking at the lineup for the substitute bench. We're looking at the bench for Nigeria, and we have the following people. Aka is in midfield. On the bench, we have Bankole, we have Manyo, we have Malik, Obaje, Harris, Yusuf, Young, Adelani, Temitope, Nuruddin, and we have Haq as the reserve goalkeeper for Nigeria. For the Sudanese bench, we have Tia Abdallah, another Abdallah here, Madar, Maha, P. Alfar, and then we have Fetai, Zayed, Awadar, Said, and Mackay. So these are the gentlemen on the bench waiting to see if there's any impact. They will be called up to come and serve on the field. As we speak, the match between Nigeria and Sudan is ongoing. Watch along with us and put in your comments. Send in your. It's not free, but it's interesting. You can just hit us on YouTube, or you can call directly the phone lines you're seeing on your screen and be part of this show. You can be an analyst here. You can be part of the commentary going on here. So the ball goes into touch for a Nigerian goal kick. And while we wait for the goalkeeper, Lawal, to take the shot, I want to tell you that Nigeria has not been very successful as a tournament from the past. The country, Nigeria, doesn't have a good record of winning CHAN. I'm going to be giving you the statistics in a moment. Nigerian participation at CHAN level has actually not been impressive. The game is now at the 15th minute. 15th minute now. And the goal line is still 0-0 between Sudan and Nigeria. So to all Nigerians watching, you have to keep praying, because this is a very important match for Nigeria. There is no second round in this tournament. You go straight into quarterfinals. So they're going to go straight to 16 and go to the round of quarterfinals, which is a round of 8. I don't think there's a round for 16 here. So the ball goes into touch for a throw-in to Sudan. Sudan will take a shot, a longish one, into the half of Nigeria. And the Nigerian boys are ballooning the ball. They're just kicking it like what we call police ball around here. No definite direction, just hit the ball. And that is one of the greatest undoings of footballers from get-go. You don't just kick the ball, you make sure there's a direction you're sending it to. Football is a lot more technical than it used to be. There was a time you could just kick the ball and kick it around and everything will be fine. But now you have to be very technical about it. You have to position the ball. You have to send it to where exactly you want it to be, etc., etc. So we're looking at the head-to-head record between Nigeria and Sudan. Fortunately, Nigeria has a 75% chance of, in terms of record. Nigeria has won Sudan 3 times that they have met. 3 times out of the 4 times they have both met at this level or at the African Nations Challenge level. So Nigeria with 3 wins, Sudan 1 win and 0 draws. So Nigeria has the upper hand. Nigeria had a 3-1 win in 2022 at the African Nations Cup, called Cup of Nations. And then Nigeria also had a win January 2018, also at this level, African Nations Championship. That's the CHAN they're playing now. And in 2014, at the African Cup of Nations, or AFCON, Nigeria also won 1-0 against Sudan. 3-1, in 2014 against Sudan, 3-1. And the last time Sudan won Nigeria was 11th of October 2014. That's about 11 years ago that Sudan won Nigeria by 1-0 in the African Cup of Nations qualifier. uh, October 14th precisely, 11th of October 2014, Sudan. That was the last victory Sudan had over Nigeria. So looking at the head-to-head record, you can say that Nigeria has a better chance because Nigeria has a better history at pipping Sudan to get the 3 points here. But that's on paper. And that's not reality. The reality is what's happening on the field. So what's your view about that? What's your opinion? Do you think Nigeria can edge Sudan out here and get 3 points from this encounter? Or do you think it will go the same way it went against Senegal? Just call or send us a message. Call or send us a message and let's hear your view on that position. And what's your prediction? What's your prediction for this match? If you have a particular prediction, you have a fantastic prediction, or you received, an idea, perhaps while you were sleeping, something came to you and told you this match is going to go this way. Why don't you call in or send a message to our YouTube page and tell us exactly what appeared to you and what we should be expecting in this game? What do you think will happen? Is Nigeria going to win the match? Is Sudan going to win the match? What is your position? Let's hear you. Say something as we move on in this encounter. So the match again between Sudan and Nigeria is now at the 20th minute. The referee just had a word with Alimi about some complaints he gave, the way he was being marked. The referee just cautioned him about making so much complaint. And I just hope he's professional enough to appreciate that. Sudan will have a chance in the 18 of Nigeria, but that was deflected for a throw-in, sent away for a throw-in by Hunduka, the defender for Nigeria. Sudan will stand for a throw-in, a longish one into the 18 of Nigeria. And that was headed out by the defender. And another one comes in. To the Nigerian 18, a chance for Sudan. A very good chance for Sudan. That could have been a very terrible blunder from the defense. But Sudan still attacks from the left. Sends a longish one into the 18. And the Nigerian defenders were more of a block than the ball could pass through. There was a trained block right there. And Ahmed will throw for Sudan again. He sends it into Nigerian 18-yard. Sudan has a chance, takes a shot, and oh no, the shot took a deflection from the Nigerian player, and it's out into touch for a corner kick to Sudan, while the Nigerian player is rolling on the floor from that shot, which hit him directly below the chest in his abdomen. It's a very painful one, just above the liver position. Let's just hope the player gets up and recover quickly. The referee has pointed. He has given a corner kick to Sudan. This is a dangerous position for Nigeria. The referee has given a corner kick to be taken by Sudan. And Sudan will stand on the kick. The referee cautions the players here and says, and a corner kick is coming in from Sudan right into, and the Nigerian players will head that out. Sudan will try come again, but Nigeria will do a counter attack. Nigeria on the run now for a counter 1v1 with the goalkeeper. What does he do? He sends it in. It is a goal! Golazo to Nigeria! Go. Nigeria gets one here. That was a much awaited goal. He was so necessary to calm nerves. 200 and something million people have been waiting for this goal. All over the world, we have up to 230 million Nigerians who are possibly tuned to this match, whether watching it or listening or just watching along with us, or perhaps checking their records to just know what's going on. I'm sure there will be so much relief for them as this goal comes into calm nerves. VAR is checking to see if that was an offside from the Nigerian player. But no, they're not going to detect anything because the Nigerian player was right in the half of Nigeria when that ball was passed to him. So it's not going to be an offside. It's going to be a beautiful goal. And in a while, we'll tell you the name of the player who scored. The Nigerian player who scored number 15 for Nigeria was the player who put that in. Oh, this is beautiful. They're still waiting for VR to give the decision. And number 15 for Nigeria got that into the goal net. We await VAR. What will they say? His name is Ijoma, the left winger for Nigeria, and the referee has blown. The referee calls for an offside. Oh my God. This is unbelievable. How can that be an offside? It is unbelievable. The player was in the half of Nigeria when that pass was given. This is so not correct. I mean, somebody should check on CAF right now. Yes, was right at the line when that ball was given. Oh, the goal has been taken off. Oh, painfully. And Sudan will score back immediately. Bad news for Nigerian fans all over the world. Sudan will score back via an own goal by the Nigerian defender. His name is Ngenge. The number 5 man for Nigeria, Ngenge, will nod that in as an own goal from a Sudanese attack, which came right from the free kick that was given for Nigerian controversially awarded offside. That's a controversially awarded offside. And oh no, what a header into the goal net, as if the guy was going to score the ball intentionally. Oh boy, that's a very bad luck for that player. He just put his head to it. He saw the ball coming and put his head to it right into his own net. What was he trying to do? What was he even thinking? He could have got out of the way for the ball. And he was going his own net just when Nigeria's goal was cancelled. Well, viewers and fans world over, that is football for you. Football is very unpredictable, and you can't decide until the final whistle. As it stands, Nigeria is on the back foot, suffering by 0-1 against lowly Sudan. Lowly Sudan, because in FIFA ranking, Sudan is definitely not close to Nigeria. In ranking, I'm going to give you exactly their position in a moment. Sudan is now leading Nigeria by 1-0. Just a minute ago, we were celebrating Nigeria's goal, and suddenly the table was turned around. Oh no, that is the drama we see in football. That is why football is still the best game you can ever watch or encounter. Very unpredictable, so dicey, so slippery, and anything can happen at any point in time. The game right now is 1 to Sudan, 0 to Nigeria, in right at the 27th minute of the game. We're almost at the half-hour mark right now. Almost at the half-hour mark. And Nigeria is yet to score. Sudan has a goal. That is a very bad news for all Nigerian fans, including us at the studio here, as we look forward to seeing our Super Eagles at the championship level perform. Sudan has never beaten this team since 2014, and this is the position right now. Sudan is leading Nigeria at the 28th minute of the game. And how does Nigeria respond? They're still on the back foot, not playing so well. I think the cancelling of the goal actually dampened the morale of the players. Nigeria ranked 44th in the world of football, while Sudan is on 110th position in FIFA ranking. Look at the gap. Sudan doesn't even make the centenary call. They're not even top 100 in world football ranking. And now they're leading Nigeria by a goal to 0 at about the half-hour mark of this game. In African ranking, I know Nigeria is number 7 on the African ranking. About where does Sudan sit in African ranking? Let's take a look at that. The ball comes to a goal kick for Nigeria. And the goalkeeper is set to take the goal kick very quickly. As we just said, Nigeria is on the back foot, suffering and trailing by 0-1 right now against Sudan. Nigeria will advance again in the attack, but the Sudanese are so many, overwhelming them. And Nigeria has a chance again, but the Sudanese are all over the place. There's so many bodies in their 18-yard trying to defend. They're defending very vigorously, frantically, and very, very aggressively. The Sudanese will want to keep this lead, just like Senegal did against Nigeria last week when they met at the day one of this tournament. And how does Nigeria respond? They didn't do that well, and the ball goes into touch for a goal kick to Sudan. Nigeria in Group D is playing against Sudan, also in Group D. Nigeria has a corner kick right now to take. How does Nigeria respond? A corner kick comes in. The Sudanese keeper will put a hand to it, and the Sudanese defender will try and stop the Nigerian, and the referee has blown for a goal kick. He says the goal kick has been given, and Sudan will have to take the goal kick. Nigeria will take their legs off the ball. They'll take their leg off the ball, and Sudan will be taking the goal kick. Game time is 30 minutes. We're now at the 31st minute of the game between Nigeria and Sudan, and Nigeria is frantically trying to keep her position. The Sudanese will have a chance now to attack Nigeria once more. Sudan has a chance to attack Nigeria from a free kick in a dangerous position. And a cross comes in from Sudan. A shot from Sudan deflected by Nigeria. And Nigeria will push the ball out to safety and attack. Nigeria is going forward again, but no, Sudan will be there. Nigeria will pick the ball, attacking from the left, and sends a terrible, terrible shot, always rising, way over the goal post. That was an ambitious one from the Nigerian midfielder, Tochukwu. It sends the ball up in the sky, away from Tanzania. away from South Africa, away from East Africa. He wanted to send the shot to Europe, I guess. But I wonder where it landed eventually. But that's the position of that ball. And as we speak, the Sudanese goalkeeper will take a shot. Takes a longish one, have a chance to mount another attack. Nigeria will try, but Sudan will pick the ball off them. And the Sudanese are playing longish balls towards the Nigerian area now, trying to see what they can get from the Nigerian side. Game time is 34 minutes. 34 minutes of this game. Nigeria 0, Sudan 1. Nigeria playing from the left to the right, while Sudan in white playing from the right to left. Nigeria in green, traditional green. So as we stand, the coach for Nigeria, Chelle, is frantic. He's shouting out instructions. He's making all the noise for the players to do something because he can't afford to lose this match. Losing this match is tantamount to going home. It's tantamount to the end of this tournament for Nigeria. We have so many stars, from Remo Star to Eyimba to Enugu Rangers, and we also have some from Bendel Insurance, Warri Wolves, and virtually very good players from all over Nigerian MPFL paraded here. And not much have been seen in this tournament from these players. They have performed everything they have done in this tournament has been, to make it mild, woeful, because they have not even secured 1 point from this tournament. So woeful might even be making it mild for them. They deserve worse. We expect them to perform and make Nigerian proud. We saw what the ladies of Nigeria did recently, winning the Women AFCON tournament, bringing the trophy home for Nigeria, and that put a lot of smiles on the faces of Nigerians. And we also saw what the FIBA, the football team, the Tigers, did for Nigeria, bringing also the African trophy home. But for these men, their fate is still in their hands. Their judgment is in our hands, the fans, and their script can be rewritten. They can change their story before the end of this match, because Nigeria cannot afford to lose this match and continue in this tournament. So Nigeria, as a matter of desperation, must win this match or go back home. After this encounter, there will be no hope anymore. Haruna will stand on the corner kick. A corner kick has been given to Nigeria, and Haruna will stand there to take the corner kick, and he's positioned for it. Haruna is making an attempt now, and he sends a one in. But the goalkeeper was all towering. He was all there. Haruna will try again. He sends another short one to the 18-yard of Sudan, and the ball comes to the defense, and the car will send it back to the left wing. Let's see what they do with it. And Nigeria will try an attack from the center, and the ball comes back to Ngege, the goal scorer against his own team. Ngege, what does he do with the ball? At least he got his name on the record sheet that he scored a goal. He just scored against his own team. And the longish one will be sent to the 18-yard of Sudan. And what does the Nigerian player do? He falls down. What does he do again? He stands up again, and the referee has given a foul against the Nigerian player because he fell down and handed the ball before getting back on his feet. And we see Anthony here, Anthony Joma, still looking at what he can do apart from scoring. He scored the goal. His name is Anthony Joma, but FIFA and VAR ruled it as an offside and said it wasn't a goal. And so far, so good. The game right now is edging towards the 40th minute. This is the 38th minute of the game. Nigeria is yet to score, while Sudan holds 1 goal as we speak. Sudan 1, Nigeria 0. And Sudan will take a throw right now. A throw one towards the side of Nigeria, looking for anything and something, but nothing yet. We're looking at the African Championship Cup going on in Tanzania right now. And in this Group D encounter, Nigeria is playing Sudan. So if you're just joining us, this is Premier Sports Fan Center. And my name is Yinka, and I'm welcoming you right to the show. And we're saying whatever you do, you can always be part of this show. You can put in your comments. You can send in your comments. You can call us on the phone numbers you see on your screen. You can reach us on YouTube or Facebook. And Nigeria will take a shot and a deflection. Oh, beautiful header. But it was on the side netting. The goalpost and side netting denied Nigeria of yet another shot, another chance at goal. Oh, side netting. And Sudan will take a breather here as Alimi will maul his loss. But Nigeria keeps knocking on the door. Let's take a look at the statistics of this game so far. Look at the statistics of the game between Nigeria and Sudan so far. Will show. Okay, so we're looking at Sudan with the only goal so far. Nigeria 0, yet to score. Shots at goal 5 on either side. Sudan 5, Nigeria 5. Possession will give 36% possession to Sudan, while Nigeria holds 64% of the possession. If possession were to be used at yardsticks, Nigeria will be winning this match as it is. But no, possessions don't win matches. So right now, Nigeria has made 65% pass accuracy against Sudan's 44%, or should that be 34%? And then fouls against Nigeria, 5 fouls against Nigeria, 6 fouls against Sudan. Yellow cards remain 0-0. Red cards remain 0 on either side. And only one offside has been given against Nigeria. Sudan is yet to commit any offside call at all. We have recorded 5 corner kicks in this encounter. 1 to Sudan and 4 for Nigeria. That actually shows you how much Nigeria is knocking on the door and attacking this Sudanese. Nigeria has been popping and pushing and fighting to get a goal in this one, but not much response. Nigeria has a chance again, attacking from the middle to the left, and the ball comes to Tochukwu. He will give it to Ijoma. Ijoma, what does he do with the ball? He sends it to the midfield, and then it gets back to Tochukwu, who plays a wayward one. Pretty undecisive one, and they just lost the ball to an infringement on the Sudanese. That's a very poor control, very poor play from the Nigerian midfield, Nigerian players. I think he should have done something better with the ball than to throw a wayward, uncoordinated, not well-directed pass in that direction. You know, I was telling you about the statistics between Nigeria and Sudan in history. I said head-to-head they played 4, and now with this match it's going to be 5. But before this match, they had 4 head-to-head matches with Nigeria winning in 3 encounters and Sudan getting only 1 win. No draw from either of them. They have played in various tournaments in the African Cup of Nations, AFCON. They have played in this championship several years ago. As it is, right now the ball is dead in. The goalkeeper, Mustafa Ahmed, has the ball in his hand, but player is not looking too good. I think there was a collision between 2 Nigerian players. And Oh, there's a call for a penalty here against Nigeria. VAR is looking at that because the Nigerian defender, still the same guy, Ngege, who scored against his own country, has committed another offense. Ngege has committed another offense against his side by handling the ball in the 18-yard, and a penalty kick has been given to Sudan. Sudan will get another chance to score against Nigeria. Oh, from this gentleman, Ngenge, number 5. Who is he playing for? Sudanese or Nigerians? On whose side is Ngenge? We're yet to know. I think he's masked because he came with the Nigerian squad, but he has been doing much more for the Sudanese in this game. In this first half, which is crawling to an end at the 44th minute as we speak, Ngenge has given away a penalty to Sudan. Will Mustafa Lawal be able to stop that from going into the net? Will the Sudanese striker score? And he scores. Sudan 2, Nigeria 0. Sudan 2, Nigeria 0. The game has come to the 45th minute right now. Sudan has 2 beautiful leads against Nigeria right now. If you ask me, I think the Ngenge guy should be taken off the game before he commits another blunder, because his confidence definitely. Why did he raise his hand up in the air in the first place? What was his hand doing in the air? He lifts his hand so high, and dropping the hand, the ball drops on his hand. If it was in some European clubs, they would have said no penalty. No penalty against this club. But this is Nigeria. There was no leniency attached. VAR didn't even look twice. They just called for the penalty. And now Nigeria is down by 2 goals against Sudan. And you could see the defender, number 5, very sorrowful, very sorry for himself. And if I were the coach and the technical crew, he will be the first to go out at halftime, because his confidence level has dropped severely. And this man is not going to be very productive in this game any longer. He will make all the efforts, and in anxiety, he will make much more mistakes. So, if Nigeria is going to win this game, it has to be a miracle now, because Nigeria is down by 2 goals against Sudan. Nigeria will need a miracle. The game crossed to the end of halftime. We're now at the 45th minute plus 1 minute of extra injury time being played. Now at the injury time, 45th minute plus injury time, the ball comes to Nigeria to the right wing. What does he do? He dances, he passes after dancing. And what do they do after dancing? Nothing. They will send the ball back to the defense line, who will play the ball again forward. Let's see what kind of calypso they are going to dance to this. Azonto? No. He decides to dance Maraba, or what's that? And until they throw the ball away for a throw into Nigeria, while one of the Sudanese defenders is right there on the floor, buying time and trying to stall the Nigerian attack. And Nigeria will try to take a throw from the left. The left back for Nigeria will send the ball. Rafiu Abdul Rush. Oh, the game has come to okay, and Nigeria still has the ball, but what will they do? Nothing. And they keep passing around, and the ball comes. Dangerous one for Sudan. Nigeria will take it. Oh, no, but that should have been a corner kick to Nigeria. However, that was a deflection, an interception from the defender of Sudan, and the ball goes into touch for a corner kick to Nigeria. Will this be the last kick for this half? Additional time was 4 minutes. We're already at the 3rd minute. A short one was played. Nigeria will send a crossing into the penalty area of Sudan. A longish one, but oh no. It will go over the post again. Deflected by the goalkeeper over for another corner kick. Another corner kick has been given to Nigeria. That will make the 7th corner kick for Nigeria in this encounter. So many corner kicks and nothing to show for any of them. And Nigeria will take a short one. And the ball will come back to the Nigerian winger. He sends a long one into the 18 of Sudan. And Sudan will deflect that. Sudan will save that. Sudan will send that away for a throw-in. Anywhere will do for Sudan right now. The game will soon be called off as we edge towards the last minute of the injury time. We're now at the 4th minute of the injury time. The referee looks at his watch. He looks at the field. He looks at the fans. He looks at himself. And he wonders if he should blow it now. And allows Nigeria to make just one more attack. What will Nigeria do with the attack? Well, they haven't much. Already Nigeria has a chance. And a beautiful interception from Sudan. That was a beautiful, beautiful interception from Sudan. Oh, if you're watching this match from anywhere around the world, try putting a comment. Nigeria has a chance. Oh, no, that was a stupid, silly kick from the Nigerian 18. That was a big chance for Nigeria. It should have ended in the back of the net, not at the other side of the net. A beautiful dropper, and then he takes the shot without composing himself. That should have been a goal, at least a consolation to go into the halftime for Nigeria. And the referee is still looking at his whistle. He has blown the whistle for a halftime show. This is Premier Fans Sports. And we want you to be part of this show. So dial in and let's have some commentary here. Let's have a tete-a-tete in this game. Okay, so viewers and fans all over the world, we're saying Sudan is leading Nigeria by 2-0. This is unprecedented, totally unexpected. Looking at the statistics, the records, and the head-to-head for this match. But this is where we are. Nigeria is on the back foot, suffering and trailing Sudan by 0-2. And this is halftime. From the fans and from the Premier Sports Fan Center studio, we'd like you to just take a look at some of these clips we're putting up for the next few minutes while we resume shortly with the talk-along commentaries. If you have comments to share with us, please do feel free to send them in. We're waiting for your comment, and see you in another few minutes.
You're welcome to Premier Sport Fan Center. My name is Afolai Adeyemi, and just join me on this ride while we go to the fans to hear their views concerning the upcoming Super Eagles game between Zimbabwe and Nigeria. That game promises to be explosive, exciting, mind-blowing, and we just want to go out there and see what the fans are expecting for their favorite national team. After that disappointing result, playing a 1-1 draw at home to Lesotho, let's see what the expectations of the fans will be in the game, Nigeria. Well, let's just go right there and find out for ourselves what the fans have in mind. Just stay with us. We'll be right back. And Nigeria is playing tomorrow against Zimbabwe. Away. What are your expectations for that match?
I don't know. I don't know because with what we played last, I can't say they will win or they will draw. So we just have to look at the match. But I'm expecting them to play like they should win 2-0 or 3-0.
Away at Zimbabwe. Looking at it, who do you think might be the usual suspect you're expecting them to score?
I won't say because the way Nigeria plays, we can't even say football is a game that anybody can score. Yeah. So we don't know, but we expect our forwards, our strikers to score more goals.
Well, he said it right there that we are expecting our forward to get goals, not like Lesotho. Well, none of our forward players could get the ball into the back of the net. So, lastly, the World Cup qualifier started. We missed Qatar. Does this Super Eagles look like the one that will make it to US, Mexico, Canada World Cup in 2026?
I believe so.
You believe so? We just have to believe because in football, faith plays a key role. Thank you for joining us again.
You're welcome, sir.
You're welcome to Premier Sport Fan Center. My name is Afolaya Adeyemi, and just join me on this ride while we go to the fans to hear their views concerning the upcoming Super Eagles game between Zimbabwe and Nigeria. That game promises to be explosive, exciting, mind-blowing, and we just want to go out there and see what the fans are expecting for their favorite national team. After that disappointing result, playing a 1-1 draw at home to Lesotho, let's see what the expectations of the fans will be in the game between Zimbabwe and Nigeria. Well, let's just go right there and find out for ourselves what the fans have in mind. Just stay with us. We'll be right back. Yeah, good morning. This is Afolaya Adeyemi of the Premier Sport Fan Center channel. Here with me is Lekon. Lekon, thanks for joining us.
Thank you.
Tomorrow, Zimbabwe is playing against Nigeria, and we saw the showing Lesotho, how disappointing it is. It was. What's the expectation for Zimbabwe match?
I'm sure they can get themselves back on track. I'm sure they can do better the tomorrow match against Zimbabwe. We hope for the best result.
Yeah, we hope for the best result. Actually, every Nigerian fan, after missing the Qatar 2022 FIFA World Cup, with the way the direction is going with the national team, do you see them qualifying for the next World Cup?
The future is in their hands.
The future is actually in their hands, as Lekon has said. And your prediction for tomorrow?
we're going for death. 3-0.
3-0?
Yes.
In favor of who?
Anyone.
Wow, that shows the disappointment of every Nigerian fan right there with the Super Eagles. They need to do better to actually win back the love and the excitement the fans have had for them over the years. And Lekon, lastly, if you will advise the NFF on what to do to fix the country, will it be sacking the coaches? Will it be bringing in players? Will it be restructuring? What would be your advice to them in general sense?
I'm thinking it's restructuring. With the coach, the players. We need to restructure our team.
Yeah, we need to restructure our team. Right there, you can hear it from Lekon. Lekon, thank you for joining us.
Yes, sir.
Hello, you're welcome to Premier Sport Fan Center. My name is Afolaya Adeyemi, and just join me on this ride while we go to the fans to hear their views concerning the upcoming Super Eagles game between Zimbabwe and Nigeria. That game promises to be explosive, exciting, mind-blowing, and we just want to go out there and see what the fans are expecting for their favorite national team. After that disappointing result, playing a 1-1 draw at home to Lesotho, let's see what the expectations of the fans will be in the game between Zimbabwe and Nigeria. Well, let's just go right there and find out for ourselves what the fans have in mind. Just stay with us. We'll be right back. Hello, you're welcome to Premier Sports Fan Center, your favorite channel. My name is Afolaya Adeyemi, and here with me is Okpayemi. Okpayemi, you're welcome to the show.
Thank you, sir.
Yeah. Talking about the upcoming game between Zimbabwe and Nigeria. We know the result against Lesotho. What would be your advice for the players and also the coach for the game coming up between Zimbabwe and Nigeria?
Let them put more effort. I won't say they don't try. They try their best, but let them put more effort. You understand? They should put more effort.
Yeah. Okpayemi said they should put more effort into their game, and some will say Nigeria is lacking talent. Do you share, that view that is Nigeria really lacking talent, or is it just the attitude that needs to improve?
Nigeria does not need talent. We have the talent here, but it's the attitude. Let them put. I'm just saying, like, passion. There's no passion in this football. Passion. There's no passion in that football, so we need more passion. So let them put their mind in what they are doing.
So they need to put their mind in what they are doing. And the game between Zimbabwe and Nigeria, what do you think will be the scoreline in the game?
Now 1-0.
In favor of who?
Nigeria. That's what I say. 1-0. 1-0.
So Okpayemi says it. It says Nigeria will be defeating Zimbabwe 1-0. Okpayemi, thanks for joining us.
1-0. Thank you, sir. Yeah.
Hello, you're welcome to Premier Sport Fan Center. My name is Afolaya Adeyemi, and just join me on this ride while we go to the fans to hear their views concerning the upcoming Super Eagles game between Zimbabwe and Nigeria. That game promises to be explosive, exciting, mind-blowing, and we just want to go out there and see what the fans are expecting for their favorite national team. After that disappointing result, playing a 1-1 draw at home to Lesotho, let's see what the expectations of the fans will be in the game between Zimbabwe and Nigeria. Well, let's just go right there and find out for ourselves what the fans have in mind. Just stay with us. We'll be right back. Hello, you're welcome to Premier Sport Fan Center. My name is Afolaya Adeyemi, and here with me is David. David, you're welcome.
Yeah, thank you very much.
Yeah, David right here is a Nigerian fan, and Nigeria is playing against Zimbabwe, away at Zimbabwe. So, what are your expectations for that match?
Definitely, we are going to win that game, despite us drawing to Lesotho at home. But I felt that because we were more relaxed, we took advantage of us being in terms of even ranking players, we have more professional players than them. So let's not take away that from us. We are going to defeat Zimbabwe, and I think it's a 4-1.
And you know, it's very important when you take lessons from your last game with the approach. You said you once said they underrated Lesotho, and looking at it now, do you think those boys would have learned from their mistake?
Definitely, they've learned from their mistake. The way they were so relaxed, so calm, they thought that the game is, let them just play their team, that they will defeat Lesotho. They really underrated Lesotho. Yeah. But I know against Zimbabwe, they won't give Zimbabwe a breathing space.
Yeah, they won't give Zimbabwe a breathing space, is what David is expecting. But Zimbabwe is playing at home. Yeah. Don't you think that would be another factor?
Home is also in every game, in every field of sport, even in basketball and other things. Home is always an advantage. But let's not take it for us now. Being in Nigeria, Zimbabwe is no match for us. We'll defeat Zimbabwe definitely.
So since you are sure that Nigeria will defeat this Zimbabwe in their next game, what do you think will be the scoreline?
4-1.
4-1. Wow.
So, gentlemen and ladies, we're back here. Welcome back to the second half of this game, this encounter, this very, very decisive encounter between Nigeria and Sudan. The second half of the match day 2 of Group D in the ongoing African Nations Championship tournament. So Nigeria is playing from right to left in the second half, while Sudan is playing from left to right. Sudan in white, while Nigeria is playing in the army green color from the right to left. So the ball comes to Nigeria. They will try and attack, but wayward ones. Sudan will pick the ball again, and Sudan will start attacking. Sudan is leading this game by 2-0. Nigeria is yet to score. Sudan had 2 goals in the first half. Recall how the goals came. The first was an own goal, nodded in by the Nigerian number 5 from a rebound on the goal post. And the second was a penalty given away also by the same number 5, who handed the ball from a long cross to the 18. And he handed the ball for a penalty kick to Sudan, which the Sudanese striker converted. And the goal point right now shows 2 goals to Sudan, 0 to Nigeria. Let us also recall that Nigeria had a goal in the first half that was cancelled. Was disallowed by VAR, stating it was an offside call. Now Nigeria will try and make something out of this, or Nigeria should pack their things and start heading home as one of the first set of losers in this tournament. Nigeria is still trying to defend from here. Nigeria has a chance at counter-attack. They are going offside again. How would they do? I don't think they will do much here. Nigerian player is already stuck, and the Sudanese have the ball. They've already picked the ball from him. The Sudanese are attacking right now, 3 against 2 in the defense of Nigeria. Sudan has a chance, but Nigeria will pick the ball back. Nigeria is now recovered the ball, and Nigeria will try and create an attack. And not much can be done from here, and the ball will be sent to the midfield and given away to the Sudanese player. But Nigeria will recover the ball shortly. And now the game is on the 48th minute right now. Almost at the 49th minute of the game. Nigeria trailing by 2 goals against Sudan, who is absolutely in control of their defense area, while Nigeria stutters exactly what they did against Senegal. They made attempts, but they kept on stuttering around the penalty area. Not decisive in the penalty area. Not good final balls, while the opponents just pick the ball off them. And the opponents use this counter-attack and errors of their defense to score against them. Nigeria is back down by 0-2, and Sudan has the ball. The goalkeeper will send it out. And we'll be waiting for Nigeria to do something. Sudan is attacking right now in the half of Nigeria. but they equally are not holding the ball properly. They're giving the ball away as fast as they hold it. And Nigeria will make another attempt at attacking from the midfield. Tochukwu will send a longish one up to the left of the field. And Nigeria will attack from the right flank right now. The ball comes to the Sudanese, who puts it out of touch for a throw-in to Nigeria in a dangerous position for the Sudanese. Nigeria will take a quick throw. The ball comes to the Nigerian player. Tochukwu will send something down to Alimi. Alimi could not catch up with the ball. And the referee has given a free kick to Nigeria at the edge of the Sudanese 18 box. And a yellow card has also been awarded to the Sudanese player who committed the offense. Because the referee actually believed it was a deliberate attempt to stop the Nigerian striker from going forward. The victim here, the Nigerian player here, is Alimi. And they're standing in front of the ball trying to weigh their options at the free kick, while the referee issues a yellow card. Referee issues a yellow card to the Sudanese player. Oh, that was a terrible, terrible tackle from Sudan. It was a terrible tackle from Sudan. So we'll await the free kick from Nigeria. Nigeria is supposed to take a free kick. Sudan is ruining their loss. Ahmed just got booked. That's the first Sudanese player to be booked today. And from the two sides, that's the first player to be booked in this match. The referee has been pretty lenient with his cards in this game, but he had to release that to calm the nerves of the Sudanese defenders, who are willing to break an arm and a leg to maintain their goal position. On the other side, Senegal is playing 1-1 draw with Congo in the second match of Group D. Senegal 1, Congo 1. And in that game between Senegal and Congo, the goals were scored by Congolese Moussavou Lingard and at the 19th minute, while the Senegalese goal was scored by Samba, who scored at the 85th minute. Samba scored at the 85th minute. The game has ended between Congo and Senegal. It ended 1-1. As the table stands right now, Nigeria remains at the bottom of that group. And with 0 points, Sudan is leading with 2 goals against Nigeria already. Should this game end this way, Sudan will retain the top spot for this group after match day 2. Sudan will retain the top spot with 4 points. Senegal also with 4 points, but with less goal difference. 4 points for Senegal as it is, and Congo with 2 points. But should Nigeria equalize in this game, Sudan will go back to the 3rd position virtually with 2 points, or 2 points and 0 goal margin, or 0 goal margin with 2 points if Nigeria should equalize this game. But if Nigeria comes to win this game, Nigeria will go 3 points and be in the 3rd position, second to Senegal. Senegal leading, and Senegal will retain the 4 points because the game has ended between Senegal and Congo. Senegal already played a draw with Congo. And as it is, Nigeria is trying to attack from here. Nigeria wants to get something out of this. Nigeria is trying hard to get something, but they're not making much progress. As much as they are pushing, they're not making much progress because they're not decisive, they're not organized enough at the forefront of the attack. When they get to the penalty area of Sudan, they're not organized at all, just throwing blanks up and down, wrong passes here and there, and giving the ball away in critical positions, which are not decisive enough, which these are not indicative of a team that wants to win or wants to even equalize or score back. The Nigerian players don't deserve this game with what they are playing. But with a miracle, and anything can happen. We know football. We've seen miracles happen in several places of football. It's a game of football. We know anything can happen. And right now, Nigerians are hoping and praying that anything will happen for good for Nigeria, so Nigeria can pick 3 points from here. There's a corner kick for Nigeria here. The Senegal, the Congo, Sudanese have considered a corner kick from a cross from Abdurrafiu Taiwo into the 18 of Sudan, and the goalkeeper couldn't salvage that. A corner kick has been awarded to Nigeria, and as it is, Nigeria has played, this will be the 7 corner kicks in this game already, and nothing to show for it. No, there was no corner kick. That the referee said it was a goal kick, and they just played the goal kick. And the goal kick has been taken by the goalkeeper from that game. Sudan has a chance. Sudan scores the 3rd goal. Sudan scores the 3rd goal. It is impossible. It is unbelievable. It is happening. Sudan has scored the 3rd goal. What do we do about this? Sudan has the 3rd goal. In time, ladies and gentlemen, if you're a prayer warrior, it is time to hold the mantle. If you are not a believer of prayer, it is time to go and get your best drinks and refresh yourself and count this loss, because the only thing that may get this Nigerian team back in this game is nothing short of magic or miracle. Sudan 3, Nigeria 0. Sudan 3, Nigeria 0. It's unbelievable, but it's happening. It is the reality. Oh, see Sudanese celebrating here. So much celebration in the camp of Sudan. I'm sure right now in the country of Sudan, in spite of all the wars and all the unrest happening there, Sudan is a war-torn area with so much unrest happening there. The Sudanese will still be celebrating as it is that they have already peeped Nigeria to a 3-point lead, 3 goals ahead of Nigeria, very likely taking out the 3 points in this particular encounter and keeping the top spot to finish the match day 2 at number 1 on the log. And yes, it is a goal. VAR has confirmed there is no infringement. There was none. There was none in the first place. Nigeria is the poorer team here, and Sudan is the leading team. Somebody that defeats you by 3-0, you can't tell them we fought. You are going to just keep your hands behind and say, I was beaten. These ones are being beaten, blue-black. Unfortunately, they are wearing green. So they are being beaten in the Nigerian colors. Unfortunately, doing so much disarm to the brand called Nigeria. So unfortunate and so disappointing. Gentlemen and ladies, we need to see your comments on this. You can't leave us with this alone. Share part of the grief with us. If you're grieving, share with us. Premier Sports Fan Center is here to console you. We're here to share your pain and to feel your happiness. If you're happy about this, also put it in the comment section on the YouTube handle, Premier Sports Fan Center, or the Facebook page. 3 goals to Sudan, 0 to Nigeria. Not much progress is being made. I don't think there's any goal coming because they keep losing the ball at the first and second touches. The Nigerian players are not producing anything from this. On our comment on our YouTube comment page, we have some comments here. I'm going to read out to you very quickly. The first one says, this is so disappointing from the Nigerian crew. And that is even understating it. It's not just disappointing. It is debilitating. This one is discouraging. This one makes you want to stop watching football because Sudan just had another chance. A score play was made, and but for the prowess of the captain Unduka, who quickly intercepted the ball, it will have been the 4th goal to Sudan. And Nigerian players and defenders and players and the technical crew and the fans on the field might have just sold out their, they just give up their seats and walk away if that 4th goal had come in. Time now is we're looking at the 60th minute. This is the hour mark for the game between Nigeria and Sudan, the match day 2 of the African Championship going on in Tanzania right now. And then I have another comment here that says the Super Eagles player that scores against us need to be benched. I don't know why Ngenge is still on the field after so much blunders, because to me, he will have lost a lot of confidence in himself from all those errors that made Nigeria suffer. So he's still on the field, he's still not benched, unfortunately. And then we're waiting for your comments. We're here, eager to hear and read from you. So put in your comment, let's hear you, let's feel your opinion. What do you think? Do you think Nigeria can come back from this? It's not my opinion, it's your opinion. You need to share your opinion, and let's see what you think. What you truly think Nigeria can do here. What do you think? Can Nigeria come back from this depth? I can say, if you're in a hole, stop digging. Nigeria is in a very deep hole, and they're still digging. What will they do with the digging? Can the digging perform something? Ladies and gentlemen, just get your popcorn, get your cup of tea, or find a cup of coffee. Enjoy the rest of the game. The match is not going in favor of Nigeria at all, because the attack was just crippled by a foul from the Nigerian winger who infringed on an opponent, and a free kick has been given to Sudan at the 63rd minute of the game right now. Whoa. Sudan is still attacking Nigeria. The goalkeeper sends a longish one, and of course the Nigerian players are not good at holding the ball. They're not making much of it. This is making mockery of the Nigerian team. These guys should not be qualified to wear the Nigerian colors. So disappointing. The 4th goal comes, and oh no, Nigeria is out of this game. 4 goals to Sudan. 4 beautiful goals have been scored in this encounter between Nigeria and Sudan. Sudan seems to be changing history right now. The records are changing. And for your information, FYI, Mustafa Lawal, the goalkeeper, can't believe his eyes. He's stunned. Oh my God. And it'd be like, oh my God, what just happened? Mustafa Lawal, the goalkeeper, didn't know what happened to him. He was mesmerized. You could see it on his face. He'd be like, did that really happen? Was a beautiful volley from the Sudanese player. He sent it without thinking. The ball didn't even touch the ground. It was a return header from the Nigerian defense, and the volley just came and went into the top corner of the goal post, and Mustafa Lawal had no answer to that. And Mustafa will come out and be looking like somebody who the train just left behind. And of course, there was no train. It was the Sudanese team that... There is a comment here. We have a comment here in the comment section. And there is a comment here. We have a comment here in the comment section. And Emmanuel Apo Madi says it's now 4. Emmanuel says it's 4. Hey, it's 4-0 now. Very, very annoying. And unfortunately, it is despicable. It's not just despicable. This is unbelievable. It is ridiculous, incorrigible. These Nigerians are just magnanimous to be giving out goals every now and again. And they're trying to give us another one. Oh, it's come and get one free they're doing today. Unfortunately, this is the side I supposed to rep. Unfortunately, they are not what being repped. These ones are not what my support. They are not what I support. But we have nothing to do than to finish this game with them. It's 4 against Nigeria. It's 4 for Sudan. And it's only 20. Who does that? Oh, okay. He got injured. His head, I think, is bleeding from the head, and want him to get medical attention. and the player refuses medical attention until the referee stops the game and then tells him to go get medical attention. We have another comment here from Mr. Benediction is saying, this is annoying. I hope they make a comeback in this match. I've started losing interest in the men's team. Oh, this is so bad. Sorry. Don't lose interest in the men's team. This is just a happenstance. It doesn't always happen to the Nigerian squad. Or should we say the team A of Nigeria doesn't suffer like this? It has not been happening. It is not our portion in Nigeria. And I'm sure the Nigerian coach is thinking about this and is wondering why he had to come with this team. I'm sure Eric Chelle is thinking maybe he should have sent the local coaches to go with them. Unfortunately, that was in the past. He can't change that now. He's on the field collecting these beats that have been putting them out of these encounters have not been mistaken. There's nothing to hail about these ones. And I have another comment. There's nothing to hail about these ones. And I have another comment here from Mary. Mary saying it will have been better we're not in this competition at all. Oh my God. This person wishes that a child that is already old will just lick their wounds in this particular one. And Mary is still saying further that I'm sure Eric will be thinking, what will be my fate on the senior Super Eagles when the national game starts? And this is the national the AFCON will not be parading this kind of this set of players will not be, definitely they will not be at the AFCON. Even if Nigeria is going to play one or two home-based players, they are going to be very critical about who they take along, because these ones are totally so not the Nigerian players or Nigerian team we know. So gentlemen, keep your comments coming in. Let's keep the comments coming in. We would like to read from you. We will enjoy as much as possible. Participate in this commentary with us. This is our talk along show, live encounter of the African Championship Cup going on in Tanzania between Nigeria and Sudan. Nigeria trailing by 0-4 and foolishly still losing possession. Taiwo Abdurrafiu actually lost that. He lost that carelessly. Some ball he could have controlled. They allowed the ball to move until the referee blew his whistle for a throw-in to the opponents. And Sudan will pick the ball again. Nigeria will try and put pressure on the defense, but the defense is not going to be pressured in any way. They have 4 goals in the kitty already, and they are not going to lose that so easily to this underperforming, uncoordinated, disorganized, and so unreliable Nigerian team. This is so embarrassing. And the Sudanese will come in again. They are in the attacking spot. Are they getting the 5th goal? Let us see. They're making attempts at it. Ball comes to the right flank for Sudan. And Nigeria will put the ball into touch for a throw-in. So what do we go from here? I said earlier, Nigeria has not been very successful in the championship, African Championship. We haven't been, Nigerian team has not been very successful in the African Championship. I also promised you that I was going to check the statistics and give that to you before the end of this game. The Nigerians are not making much progress here. Nigerians are just dancing in the midfield. Dancing around, forth and back in the midfield, not much progress. It's like somebody oscillating at a particular spot, making any or much progress. Nigeria has won the AFCON 1, 2, 3, and I think 3 or 4 times in history. Nigeria has won the AFCON in 1980. Nigeria won the AFCON in 1994. Nigeria won the AFCON, and in 2013 Nigeria also, and I'm looking at their chances or their position in the African Championship Cup. So those were the results for the AFCON. For the African Nations Championship, Nigeria has appeared first in 2014. And I want you to get this. Nigeria has never won the African Nations Championship. Nigeria has never been successful enough to win. The best Nigeria has got in this tournament has been runners-up in 2018. That's the best Nigeria has got in this tournament. Runners-up in 2018. They have been coming for the tournament since 2014. They have appeared 3 times. And the best they have got is 2018. Runners-up. And they have never won this tournament. Whereas the main number 1 Nigerian team has won the African Cup of Nations 3 times. And like as I said, in 1980, in 1994, and in 2013. And Nigeria has appeared actually 21 times in AFCON. Nigeria will be appearing in AFCON against next January. Next January, Nigeria will be playing in AFCON. Let's see if they can win it again. The last edition of AFCON, Nigeria almost won, losing in the finals to Cote d'Ivoire, the host, who actually equalized and won that game fair and square. While Nigeria was hoping to go away with 1 goal margin, Cote d'Ivoire would turn up, equalize, and win that game. And that encounter or that tournament was led by Austin Eguavon. Took us to that tournament, and we actually thought he was going to do it and win it, but it never happened. Nigeria here trying to do something in the African Nations Championship, and this is the second match, very decisive, and it looks like they are going home straight after this match. They're not even going to have any chance again after this match, because they will be finishing this match with a 0 point, and that gives them the best maximum point attainable will be 3 points. And already we have Sudan with 4 points and Senegal with 4 points already, so they cannot qualify from that group. And this is Group D. They can't qualify anymore. There is no chance at all. No permutations. You know, Nigerians like to do a lot of permutations. We like to calculate, okay, if at the last match Nigeria wins and then Congo loses and then Senegal plays a draw, maybe Nigeria can get it. There's no permutation that can work here again. Nigeria, the team we sent to the African Nations Championship, has lost 2 games in a row. And of course, they are losing already. This is the 74th minute of the game. I don't see Nigeria scoring 4 goals or more in this game. This is the 75th minute of the game already. I don't know where those goals are going to come from, but it doesn't look like from these boys. If any team will likely score again, it looks more like the Sudanese. Yeah, it looks more like the Sudanese if any goal is coming again in this encounter. So, but the good part is the Nigerian senior team, men's team, has qualified for the World Cup 6 times. Yeah, have qualified 6 times for the World Cup. We only missed 2000 and we're qualified for the AFCON 6 times, and in the last for the last 6, we missed the last time in 2006, and then 2022 edition. And in all this AFCON that Nigeria has qualified for, they reached the round of 16 on 3 occasions. They are rolling, they are whipping, and they are bullying Nigeria with 4 goals to 0 at the 79th minute of this critical encounter. It was a make or mar encounter for Nigeria, and Nigeria team is marring the encounter, woefully losing 0-4 against the lowly Sudan, which is rated 101 or 101st on the FIFA table, while Nigeria rated 44th on the table. Will be very likely dropping points and rankings after this encounter, because FIFA considers all these encounters, whether they are from local league or from international players, FIFA considers their performances in ranking the nation, because they are bona fide Super Eagles and representatives of Nigeria as they stand. So we still say Nigeria is still here. And just by the way, I'd just like to remind you that the highest goal scorer for the Nigerian Super Eagles up to date, record highest goal scorer, has been Rashidi Yekini. Rashidi Yekini, the former Victoria Setubal player, the former Shooting Stars player, the former Abiola Babes player, and the former Sporting Gihon player, is still the highest goal scorer for the Nigerian Super Eagles ever. He scored 37 goals in the green and white jersey for Nigeria, and right now he is still the man to beat, and the closest player that can beat or catch up with that record is Victor Osimhen, the Galatasaray player who downs it for the Turkish side, Galatasaray, and the young man has scored 25 goals already for Nigeria, and is the second highest goal scorer ever for the Nigerian green, white, green. So let's hope our own Victor Osimhen, age 26, 27, will be able to do the trick and catch up with late Rashidi Yakini's goal record. Late Rashidi Yakini scored 37 goals, and Victor Osimhen has already done 25 goals, perhaps 26 goals already for Nigeria, and he still has an uphill task to score 11 goals to catch up and then possibly set another record. He still has time on his side. At 27 years of age, he still has so many years to play for the green, white, green colors as it stands. The present coach for Nigeria once again is Eric Chelle. We know Eric Chelle took over recently. He took over the mantle for the Nigeria last year, and is challenged with it. Decided also to come here at the African Championship to come and win a trophy for Nigeria. Perhaps they will get $100,000 from the benevolent president, who has been dishing out so much encouragement for sports in recent times to encourage the youth and sport in putting in their best for the national team side. Unfortunately, these ones don't look like they are worthy of any reward or any presidential accolade, not even a handshake. They lost the first game. They lost the first game against Senegal, 0-1, and they're losing the second game, defeating and destroying the record Nigeria has against Sudan, which was 3-1 earlier, and they're reducing that now to 2-3 against Nigeria, losing very badly by 0-4 in this half of the game. Now the game time is we have just a few minutes. We're now at the 83rd minute of the game. Now at the 83rd minute of the game, Nigeria is still struggling. So, just like we've been saying, the Nigerian team has a lot of potential. We have so many players of Nigerian descent scattered all over the world, doing wonderfully all over the world. So many Nigerian players are making names in European leagues, in the American, what's it called, MLS, in South America, in Asia, and also in the Arabia. We have Nigerian players all over, including Africa, South Africa, in Morocco, and all these players have a point to prove. Dan, just think about it. For Nigeria, 4-0 on a neutral ground. Unbelievable. Almost impossible, but it's happening. Real time and live. Gentlemen and ladies, we're getting close to the end of this game. I said it earlier, if you're a prayer warrior, now it's time. You can stop praying. We're good. The prayers are not going to change this one. We have 3 minutes to the end of this game. In regulation time, just about 2 minutes of regulation time, 88 minutes already. Sudan is celebrating already. They have already crossed this line. If I were a Sudanese supporter, I will be celebrating right now. I will have called the chef. I will say, prepare me a nice dish of edika ikong. Put in upuruku. Put in afang. Sudan right after this match, because we already have 4 goals. And we're just 1 minute into regulation time. And we still have a chance to score more, because these Nigerian boys don't know what they're doing. But I'm not a Sudanese fan right now. I am only running this commentary, and I'm wearing the jerseys of Nigeria right now. Well, literally not the jersey of Nigeria, because if I had that on, I would be ashamed right now. But you know what we say about, Sudan has a chance. Sudan is attacking. They have a chance. What does he do with the ball? And he dribbles one. He dribbles two. He takes a very bad shot to the corner flag. That will have been number 5. Had that gone towards the post, Mustafa would have just given one away. It's been score 1, get 1 free since they started this game. Score 1, they got the 2nd free. Score 3, they got the 4th free. They would have just scored the 5th one, and they might get the 6th one free. Unfortunately, this is the irony of this match. It is like saying, what is paining me has gone beyond pain and aches. Now I can just laugh over it, because there's not much we can do about it. This is an impossible situation for Nigeria to come back. Not even a draw. It will take a very blatant, stupid... Beautiful shot! Oh my God! That hit the goal post. Oh my God! That was a beautiful shot. Toshuku took a beautiful shot. That was a beautiful shot. Biko. Hey! The ball went straight to the boy, and the was just so terrible. Did you see that shot? Put that on the comment section. Let's see what your opinion is about that Tochuku's shot against the woodworks. It was against the woodworks, and the crossbar particularly stopped Nigeria. It looks like everything is just making sure Nigeria doesn't go through with a goal in this match. And the officials have given an added time of 4 minutes. A 4 minutes added time has been issued for this match to see if Nigeria can get something, or if Sudan can get more goals. But at any rate, we don't expect Nigeria to get 4 goals back in this injury time of 4 minutes. If Tochuku's ball has gone in, maybe Nigeria perhaps will have been looking at getting a 2nd goal. If the game has ended 4-2, it wouldn't have been such a whooping disappointment or embarrassment. But as it stands, it is not just an embarrassment, it's an infliction of pain. It is not just an embarrassment, it is a woeful shame. Shamelessness on these players. So much shame on them. Shame to them. Shame for them. Whichever adjectives you want to use. So much disappointment here. So much, I don't have words here for Nigeria. That we're at this spot. Tochuku, would you take another shot? Oh no. His left leg has been blocked. So Tochukwu couldn't take one there. We're still watching the game between Nigeria and Sudan. Sudan has 4. Nigeria has nothing. Nothing at all to take home in this game except to be jumping on other players and infringing on them. But the Sudanese will not agree. They no agree for Nigeria in this one. No agree for anybody. Unfortunately, it's Nigeria that has the slogan, no agree for anybody. But they have agreed for this Sudanese to go away with 4 goals. And unfortunately, they are not even trying to come back. It doesn't look like they have any potentials of coming back. There are no chances at all. Tochukwu's shot at the woodworks was the closest Nigeria made in this second half. Not even a 1-on-1, not even a header. The other one that the goalkeeper saved was more of a cross than a shot at goal, and nothing came out of it. The boys are just having fun here. They're dancing around, turning around. Some of them actually think in their minds that they are like Xavi and Pedri, turning in the midfield. And some of them perhaps think that they have the skills of Lionel Messi or Cristiano Ronaldo, and they can do whatever with the ball, but they're not doing anything with the ball. It's not by mouth. It's by performance on the field. Unfortunately, from the studio here, you can see a lot of sullen faces. Morals have been dampened. Some people never supported the Nigerian male team in the first place because they disappoint all the time. They're like those husbands that always disappoint you when it's time to pay for stew or soup. That is what we say in Africa. You don't leave soup money for your wife, you are a disappointment. It doesn't matter how much you're making. If you can't drop a good amount of money for soup, the wives tag you, disappointing, unreliable, irresponsible husband. And that's what this team has done to Nigeria. You can qualify with them with any words you have. Please put that on our comment section. Even if you are watching this match recorded, remember to put something there in the comment section. And let's know exactly how you feel, your emotion, how disappointed you are, or if you're glad. You might be an anti-Nigerian Super Eagles fan. Well, you can put in your comment there. Let's send it to them. Let them know that we're watching them all over the world and we're not happy with their performances. Okay, another chance will come to the Sudanese, but the Nigerian defenders will send that out. And the match has been brought to an end. The referee blows his whistle and it gives a direction that no way, no more. Nigeria is not going to suffer anymore. Thank you very much. The Sudanese goalkeeper is saying to the Nigerian defender, number 5 man, oh, he's saying thank you for giving us those 2 goals. They actually broke the ice, and he's thanking the strikers too for not doing better than they did. The Sudanese have got the best of this game. They won the game fair and square. Their tactics work well. They defended well. They soaked the pressure from the Nigerian uncoordinated attack. And they did counter-attacks. And they made the Nigerian defenders commit errors in their area. The match has been called off to an end. And Nigeria has been shown the way out. The third match, match day 3 for Nigeria, will only be a formality to play. There will be no relevance to that match. Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, women and husbands, man and wives, children and adults, football fans all over the world, Nigeria has just recorded a 0-4 loss to Sudan. What a woeful result for a highly rated nation in football. This is the first nation in Black Africa to have performed so much in world football, yet recording so lowly 0-4 against Sudan. Sudan now sits on top of the log, Group D, with 4 points and, oh my God, 4 goals aggregate. Hey, yeah. 4 goals aggregate. Sudan is sitting 4 goals, 4 points ahead of Senegal with 1 goal aggregate and 4 points, followed closely by the number 3 Congo with 1 point. Congo with 2 points and 0 aggregate on the log, and Nigeria with 0 points and, of course, -5 aggregate. Ah, this is sad. -5 goal aggregate against Nigeria in this encounter. Second day match of the African Championship holding right now in Tanzania. Tanzania is right there in East Africa, right on the wing of Africa. And unfortunately, we came with so much expectation into this match. We came to see if we can conquer once again, as the nation representatives and flag bearers have been conquering in the recent months. Like you remember, the Nigerian female football team won the Women African Cup of Nations recently. That's the highest level of football in African football. The Women AFCON football, women highest level, was won by the Nigerian team led by Rashidat. And they just came back home last month with the trophy for the 10th time. Record 10th time. Nigeria has won that Women AFCON 10 out of 13 times that it has existed, losing only in 2022 and 2018 and perhaps in 2015. That tournament. Proud are we of those women. How proud are we of those girls who made us so proud. And the other set of women too, the FIBA, for the African basketball competition, the highest level of basketball women competition in Africa, won by Nigeria, coming back to defeat Mali, a superstar in African basketball competition in Africa. It's a very, very wonderful playing team, Mali. Nigeria will come back, overtake Mali and win that and come home with the trophy as well. And then Nigeria will go on the wings of that, hoping that this boys going to the African Championship will follow the trail of their ladies and bring something good home. But unfortunately, they have come home with nothing but -5 goal aggregate after 2 matches. On the match day 2, after 2 matches, -5 goal aggregate. 1 goal aggregate against them versus Senegal and 4 goals against them versus Sudan. Oh, this is so disappointing. Gentlemen and ladies, I'm heartbroken by this Nigerian team. How are you? You can tell us what you are. You can change your name. I just changed my own to heartbroken. Who are you? Okay, and it will be nice to meet you if you are disappointed too. Mr. Disappointed, Miss Disappointed, or Mrs. Disappointed. This is Mr. Heartbroken here by the Nigerian squad. Unfortunately, we can't change the time. We can't turn back the hands of the clock. The match has been played. You are not dreaming. It is not a dream. You are not going to wake up and discover tomorrow is the match. No. It's not going to come later. The match has happened in real time. And we're not going to do another metaverse, appear somewhere and play it again. No. This game is ended. Nigeria has lost the match. And Nigeria is rowing their losses. Nigerian fans all over the country and abroad will be feeling sorry. As much as possible, we'll try and get you some of these reactions, perhaps in the next Nigerian match, and show you what it was like to lose at that critical stage against such lowly teams. It's like Nigeria losing to a team that doesn't deserve to beat Nigeria. Unfortunately, that has happened in real time, in man time, and it happened live right here at Premier Sports Fan Center, Viewing Center, and on our Talk Along Sports show. As I said earlier, we're having so much fun watching football, irrespective of the side it goes to. Football will always be entertaining to us. Football has always been very interesting. So before I round up this show, I want to just take a look and show you some of the messages from some of our viewers from around the world. All right, we have some more messages here from our viewers. And okay, so some more messages from our viewers. Where is my message? All right. That is loading a moment. Well, okay. So it says this Nigerian it said these Nigerian players are not entertaining, not good enough. Okay, and then we go on to say this is an apt definition of whitewash. Oh my God. This wasn't a whitewash, this was a blackwash. They washed us black, they took off the colors of the Nigerian team and then painted Nigeria black. Well, that's what they did. And let's use for other adjectives. And then this message says, this is truly woeful from Benedict. And Omar Ibrahim just puts in a laughing emoji here. Yeah, Omar, I just figure you're laughing at our comments or you're laughing at the team. Perhaps Omar is a Sudanese supporter. Oh my God. And he just kept on laughing 4 or 5 times here. Laughing emoji. This is saying this is really, really woeful. And Oladimeji is saying Eric Chell is a useless coach. He can't qualify us for the World Cup. What do you think about that, viewers? Can Eric Chell make it? Is he competent enough? Does it look like he has the capacity to take us to the World Cup? For me, I never saw him like the Messiah at the point he was taken in. I don't even think he was better than Iguavon. I think Iguavon will even do better than Eric Chell. It's not for bias, but based on precedence and what did Eric Chell do where he was coming from. He came from another African team, and I don't think he has such a fantastic record from the particular team he came from. So for me, I don't think Eric Chell has the magic wand to do that for Nigeria. Okay, so Oladimeji is saying this is not the coach that can qualify us for the World Cup. And he continues by saying Eric Chell is a useless coach. He can't qualify us for the World Cup. Please. Oh, this is woeful, and this is so painful. Oh, this is so painful. Oladimeji, Oladile, we appreciate you for the comments, and we appreciate. Yeah, you can laugh at the Nigerian team. We're also laughing inside here. We're laughing outside and mopping. Whatever we're doing, it's a game of football. It's actually a game. It's fun. And we're going to enjoy it to the end. The African Championship continues as we move on. Nigeria will be playing another match perhaps on Friday. We expect you to also show up as we view that match. We're going to talk along, irrespective of how terrible our own performed. We'll always be there to cheer them up. That is the spirit of comradeship. And for us at the studio, we enjoyed the game, although it wasn't Nigeria that gave us the joy because they didn't win. But the Sudanese played a wonderful tactical game, and the tactics worked exactly as they planned it. They soaked the pressure, went on counter-attack, long balls, and they got errors in the 18-yard. The first was an error at goal. The second was an error that considered penalty kick. The third was a drop from a defender, and a volley sent it in. And the fourth was also similar in working. So, fans and viewers all over the world, Premier Sports Fan Center is saying, thank you for standing by. My name is Adeyinka Adegbuyi from the production crew. We are all saying we appreciate you coming to watch with us and to passing your comments. We want to see more of you and want to see you coming or come live more often to be part of what we're doing here. And until we see again at Premier Sports Fan Center, we wish you a very lovely evening. And Africans, we also wish the African Championship a successful program as they continue to run the show. See you later and take care of yourself. Bye from here.
You're welcome to Premier Sport Fan Center. My name is Afolaya Adeyemi, and just join me on this ride while we go to the fans to hear their views concerning the upcoming Super Eagles game between Zimbabwe and Nigeria. That game promises to be explosive, exciting, mind-blowing, and we just want to go out there and see what the fans are expecting for their favorite national team. After that disappointing result, playing a 1-1 draw at home to Lesotho, let's see what the expectations of the fans will be in the game between Zimbabwe and Nigeria. Well, let's just go right there and find out for ourselves what the fans have in mind. Just stay with us. We'll be right back. And Nigeria is playing tomorrow against Zimbabwe. Away. What are your expectations for that match?
I don't know. I don't know because with what we played last, I can't say they will win or they will draw. So we just have to look at the match. But I'm expecting them to play like they should win 2-0 or 3-0.
Away at Zimbabwe. Looking at it, who do you think might be the usual suspect you're expecting them to score?
I won't say because the way Nigeria plays, we can't even say football is a game that anybody can score. Yeah. So we don't know, but we expect our forwards, our strikers to score more goals.
Well, he said it right there that we are expecting our forward to get goals, not like Lesotho. Well, none of our forward players could get the ball into the back of the net. So, lastly, the World Cup qualifier started. We missed Qatar. Does this Super Eagles look like the one that will make it to US, Mexico, Canada World Cup in 2026?
I believe so.
You believe so? We just have to believe because in football, faith plays a key role. Thank you for joining us again.
You're welcome, sir.
Hello, you're welcome to Premier Sport Fan Center. My name is Afolaya Adeyemi, and just join me on this ride while we go to the fans to hear their views concerning the upcoming Super Eagles game between Zimbabwe and Nigeria. That game promises to be explosive, exciting. We just want to go out there and see what the fans are expecting for their favorite national team. After that disappointing result, playing a 1-1 draw at home to Lesotho, let's see what the expectations of the fans will be in the game between Zimbabwe and Nigeria. Well, let's just go right there and find out for ourselves what the fans have in mind. Just stay with us. We'll be right back. Yeah, good morning. This is Afolaya Adeyemi of the Premier Sport Fan Center channel. Here with me is Lekon. Lekon, thanks for joining us.
Thank you.
Tomorrow, Zimbabwe is playing against Nigeria, and we saw the showing against Lesotho, how disappointing it is. It was. What's the expectation for Zimbabwe match?
I'm sure they can get themselves back on track. I'm sure they can do better. The tomorrow match against Zimbabwe. We hope for the best result.
Yeah, we hope for the best result. Actually, every Nigerian fan, after missing the Qatar 2022 FIFA World Cup, with the way the direction is going with the national team, do you see them qualify for the World Cup?
The future is in their hands.
The future is actually in their hands, as Lekon has said. And your prediction for tomorrow?
we're going for death. 3-0.
3-0?
Yes.
In favor of who?
Anyone.
Wow, that shows the disappointment of every Nigerian fan right there with the Super Eagles. They need to do better to actually win back the love and the excitement the fans have had for them over the years. And Lekon, lastly, if you will advise the NFF on what to do to fix the country, will it be sacking the coaches? Will it be bringing in players? Will it be restructuring? What would be your advice to them in general sense?
I'm thinking it's restructuring. With the coach, the players. We need to restructure our team.
Yeah, we need to restructure our team. Right there, you can hear it from Lekon. Lekon, thank you for joining us.
Yes, sir.
Hello, you're welcome
in
to
limbo.
Premier
Rumors
Sport
are
Fan
flying, and
Center.
let's dive into
My name
that.
is
The biggest
Afola
one has to
Adeyemi,
be
and
Alexandra
just
Isak.
join me on
Is
this
he still at
ride
Newcastle,
while we
or
go
is he
to
moving
the
to Liverpool?
fans to hear their views
I think
concerning the upcoming Super Eagles game between Zimbabwe and Nigeria. That game promises to be explosive, exciting, mind-blowing, and we just want to go out there and see what the fans are expecting for their favorite national team. After that disappointing result, playing a 1-1 draw at home to Lesotho, let's see what the expectations of the fans will be in the game between Zimbabwe and Nigeria. Well,
because if you look at
let's just go right there and find out for ourselves what the fans have in mind. Just stay with us. We'll be right back.
And it's not
Hello, you're welcome to Premier Sports Fan Center, your favorite channel. My name is Afola Adeyemi, and here with me is Okpayemi. Okpayemi, you're welcome to the show.
Thank you, sir.
Yeah. Talking about the upcoming game between Zimbabwe and Nigeria.
If they don't convince him to
we know the result against Lesotho. What will be your advice for the players and also the coach for the game coming up between Zimbabwe and Nigeria?
Let them put more effort. I won't say they don't try. They try their best. But let them put more effort. She understand. They should put more effort.
Yeah. Opeyemi said they should put more effort into their game. And some will say Nigeria is lacking talent. Do you share that view that is Nigeria really lacking talent, or is it just the attitude that needs to improve?
Nigeria does not need talent. We have the talent here, but it's the attitude. Let them put. I'm just saying like passion. There's no passion in this football. Passion. There's no passion in just football, so we need more passion. So let them put their mind in what they are doing.
So they need to put their mind in what they are doing. And then tomorrow, the game between Zimbabwe and Nigeria. What do you think will be the scoreline?
1-0. Nigeria. That's what I see. 1-0. 1-0.
So Opeyemi says it. It says Nigeria will be defeating Zimbabwe. A goal to nil. Opeyemi, thanks for joining us.
Thank you, sir.
And not also to what's it called, the demise of the Liverpool Diogo Jota. So that void is being open right now, and you think Isak will actually fit that position better?
I think there's no team in Europe that Isak will not play. It can be an out-for-out number 9. It can build up with the team. It's one unique striker that there are only few strikers like that now in the world of football. So I think that Isak will be a great addition for them to want to cough out 120 million pounds to break the British record transfer fee. They know what they are trying to get.
Okay, lastly on Newcastle, Newcastle showing off that they are not interested in selling Isak. Is that a way of showing they are now a big club who won't sell their stars?
Of course, and that's how you make a statement, because if you should lose Alexander Isak now, I can assure you the coming season, players like Bruno Guimaraes will definitely leave, because when he looks at the team, if you could say somebody like Alexander Isak, what's stopping you from not selling Bruno Guimaraes also? And we know Bruno Guimaraes also, he has been a very, very good player for Newcastle. There are a lot of teams that have been after him, but I believe because of Newcastle made it to the Champions League for the coming season. That is why there has not been a lot of attention on their players trying to move. Because most of those players, they will tell you want to play Champions League football, and now the club they are inside the Champions. I mean they've qualified for the Champions League, so they don't have any more reason other than now maybe wages, which I believe Newcastle can definitely pay those guys. So for Newcastle, I think the best way for them to remain very, very relevant in the league and in the footballing world is for them to make sure they keep their best players.
Okay, but they're willing to Ugo Kitike, as we said. But how do you think they're going to utilize these two men if they are keeping both of them, or if they're having both of them in the squad? Because they look like same profile to me.
No, a bit of a same profile, but one is a mature version of what the other can be. But the thing is, Isak can operate from the supporting striker. He can be the striker. Ekitike too can do the same thing. You can play 4-4-2.
So you see both of them starting.
It's
possible. I think I've seen Alexander Isak and
you
Wilson
know,
play together.
one thing is, Isaac too, he has an injury history, but not that bad. But at least there are some games he won't be available most times. I've not seen Isaac play a full season without going out injured.
Yeah,
so
that's true.
It's a long season, so they will keep interchanging.
Okay, we're on straight to the North London and Emirates, where we are going to talk about Ethan Nwaneri, who still is loyal to Arsenal. How significant is this long-term commitment from a young star?
Very, very good one for Arsenal as a football club, and for Nwaneri also. I should still remember about 2 or 3 seasons ago when he made his debut in the league. Becoming the youngest player to play in the Premier League, and it now took him again after about another season for us to start seeing him playing regularly. And you could see that with the right mindset, the right motivation from the manager, from the club as a whole, you see that this guy is definitely going to be a big one. So for us now losing this kind of player, it would have been a very, very another sad situation, like when we allow what's his name now to join Manchester United, Chido Obi Martins, and the likes of Evan.
Evan
Yeah,